Well met, ladies and lords. Not Jacob Butter here, but kind of the next best thing, I guess. Whatever. My name's Emily, and welcome back to another episode of. Yep, we're back again with another takeover stream. Shocking. So, if you weren't there for the last stream, or haven't seen it, or or don't know what the hell I'm talking about, last time it was my takeover. There was a takeover stream 2 days ago. That was Ghosties, who was actually by the same creator. So apparently we're fans, or are we? Her titles catch our eyes. But last time it was my stream. We reacted to part 1 of this, and now I get to do part 2. Let's go. I don't know if Jacob will be back tomorrow or whether it will be another takeover stream. I believe he's flying tomorrow, so it depends if he's too tired or early, because that's what he said in the chat. Because, yeah. Oh god, part 2? Yeah, oh god. Oh god, indeed. Prayers are recurring for this. I'm kind of interested to see what happens next, because last we left off, the dad just sort of like came back with the milk, and interrupted the little lesbian love affair they weren't really having. There is only 2 parts, so there's got to be gays this time. Last time there was only somewhat gays, aka one of them was absolutely pining. Oh god, I don't remember whether this is copyright. Probably is. Also, that's loud. We're just gonna get into this. I'm alone, and when I get very unhinged when I'm alone, do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I sit here and take over these streams anyway? Yes. I'm also very high on energy drinks. But we ride, guys. To the gays. To the gays, everyone. To the gays. Slay? Damn right. Is that a swear word? Don't swear, guys. That's a bad thing here. And I'm gonna forget multiple times, but we are slaying for the girls and the gays. Okay, I'm gonna mute it, because I don't actually know if that intro is copyrighted. It probably isn't. Yes. What's this? Oh. Oh my. I'm gonna assume this isn't copyrighted. Oh, goodness. I cannot read that fast. Excuse you. Oh, guys. Time for solo reading. What the hell are you doing here? Nice to see you too, bro. Is it? Aren't you, like, absent? Didn't you get the milk? What happened to you? I don't remember. I came to check my son. You came to check your son, did you? Is that so? Low indeed. What are you checking, sir? Do we need to have a word? Do we need a word? Didn't know I had to schedule visits now. I feel like you'd know that in your custody agreement or something. And do you not have one? Because I feel like that's important. I feel like that normally happens. Or, you know what? Gacha logic, guys. We don't question it. We don't question things here. Actually, this is Gacha review. I'm not... You don't get to say that. What did he say? I know, right? Yeah. I'm already confused. This is going so well. Gacha logic hits different. It does. You don't just show up here after everything. I'm still his father. Luke, I am your father. Where have you been then? Yeah, what happened between... I don't remember if they explained what happened between these two in episode 1. I don't think so. I think he just appeared. There's a lot of X's. The other one's X showed up last time. I don't remember these people's names. Oh! And we're still married, last time I checked. Are you now? How long ago did you guys split up? What? What? Why are you still married? We've been divorced for over a year, Caleb. Well, Caleb, I think you need to get a reality check. Are you guys married or not married? And make up the minds. The minds need to be made. Because I'm lost. I'm so lost. You signed the papers. So, you are divorced. Cool. Caleb shaking my head. Yeah. Bro, screw Caleb. No, we don't like Caleb. No, Caleb. You don't get to come back and pretend like nothing happened. Oh, girl, what happened? Maybe. But I've got rights, bro. Do you? Oh, hello. I don't remember your name. I should start actually doing the voices. Didn't know you were hiring live-in babysitters with benefits. What? Why would you come to that conclusion? I know that's what she's gunning for, because she's so gay. Why would you come to that conclusion? You come back. Yeah. What is right? What is very right? You come back to check in Sun, apparently, and you see the babysitter and go, didn't know you were hiring a live-in babysitter with benefit. How do you know she's lived in? You stalking? You little stalker? Bloody Caleb, bro. Watch your mouth. Yeah, watch it. Relax. I'm just saying. It's interesting. Is it now? Bro. A hashtag just kill Caleb. We're just gonna kill him. It's fine. We'll just kill him. No worries. Babysitter's still here. Even when she's off the clock. How do you know she's off the clock? Why do you know the schedule? Is there a schedule? Why do you... What? What is wrong with this man? He's stalking them. He's actually stalking them. You cannot tell me otherwise. Stalker court. Thank you. You're... Bro, not having it. You don't get to waltz back into our lives and act like you can. Eli barely even remembers you. I'm sorry. I thought Eli was like 8. He's not that young. Eli... Okay, Eli's the one that looks like a fully grown adult. I'm not even joking. Is like nearly as tall as his mother. I think he's like 8. What do you mean, barely even remembers you when you apparently got divorced a year ago? Is he okay? Is he Dory? Just keep swimming? Sure. It doesn't matter. I think it does. I'm here now. Absent father call? Question mark? Thought I'd remind you I'm still a part of this family. Are you? Are you sure about that? You were never part of this family. Whoa, guys. This is intense. Not really. Okay. Oh, are we just gonna skip time? What happened to Caleb? Is Caleb gone now? Is he coming? Is he back? Did he get the milk? Where's the milk? Come on, guys. The cigarettes? Whatever else. What did Dad's leave for? His new family? Where's the stepson? Caleb teleported. Caleb really did teleport. Caleb's dead. Oh no, whatever shall we do? R.I.P. We won't miss you. Ma'am, Eli is already asleep. I don't remember the voice bonded. For context, there was 3 people here last time, me, Bon, and Vin. And now it's just me reading sadly alone. I'm gonna go now. Why were you still here earlier? Apparently you were living in, according to the stalker. Oh. You know, in psychology, there's this theory about how when children internalize... Jesus Christ, why is that so loud? The structure of what they think a family should be. Okay. Even if the dynamic is broken or toxic. This is a very weird background check. She's talking about child psychology. I'm gonna mute that. I think that's copyrighted. No, you know what? He can get copyright. This isn't my channel. I don't care. Sorry, Jacob. The image of two parents, one home. I feel like that's less common nowadays. Do you know how many people's parents are still together? It's fixed. Kids don't just crave love. They crave Guys, predictability. The illusion of a perfect family is powerful. Cause always make you think you going crazy. Even if it's something in the way they laminate. Perfect family and bad in the same sentence when talking about an image is insane. Is it perfect or is it bad? So what? You think I should have stayed? Oh yeah, let's deep into this one. Cause there's a million things that I'd rather do. Not at all. I think you left because you understood something. I've switched voices like 3 times. I'm gone. Am I in the twilight zone? Or most people don't until it's too late. The kid's like 7 or 8. He's not like a baby. He's still gonna... She's a voice shapeshifter, it's good. Yeah. Guys, she changed voices like 3 times last time. That's canon now. I don't. This isn't my video. This isn't my series. Or these aren't my gays. Headcanons. That's what it's called. Guys, I'm so lost. Peace matters more than pretending. But you forgot that I just don't want Eli to grow up thinking. Think I'll take 5. I broke something. One for the day. He went. That I learned Okay. Where is this? This series is so, like, dialogue-y. Like, it's not action or anything, which isn't bad if it's done correctly, but it just drags. I mean, we spoke about this last time. But it really drags. After all, this video is like 20 minutes long, I'm pretty sure. And I'm guaranteeing nearly all of it's just going to be people talking back and forth to each other. Which isn't bad. True, yes. It's not bad in a series. I mean, dialogue is, especially with Gacha, where you can only do so much of visual. Obviously, we do more now with animation and stuff. I mean, in Final Break, that's my series. My animator, you know, there's custom props, there's backgrounds, but there's still only so much we can do with the characters, especially in a scripted series, which, while this isn't scripted, there is still a heavy reliance on dialogue, which can be done very well. However, when it is constant, you know the saying, show don't tell, and how every English teacher you ever meet will constantly reiterate to it? This is why. Because you will just have very long, drag-on dialogue. You need something between it. Even if it's just like a small visual scene. But constantly reading, when it's like this, especially, like, I guarantee you they will not move in this scene. They just stare and talk to each other. Like, they'll do stuff with their arms, but they won't like walk around or go anywhere. They'll just stand there and talk to each other and give lore, and it doesn't really make for that entertaining of a video. It's definitely a story, but with Gacha you kind of need to retain attention, especially when the video is 20 minutes. From What Could Have Hurt More. 3 for the chances you had in form What Could Have Hurt More, by the way. I'm not getting back at him. I don't even know why I feel the need to say it out loud. Never being sad, no. One for the drama you caused. Maybe because you wanted me to hear it. Alright. If it bothers you that I saw him. It bothers you that I saw him. I can't read. Yeah, it did. Because you're gay for her. You're so gay for her. She spent last episode non-stop pining. With whatever the gingerish brown-haired one girl not reciprocating. Really. He has his way of... Guys. He has this way of making everything feel like I'm his. He just shows up and thinks it's okay. Kick him in the balls. You know what they say? I don't know what they say. I'm not coming back to that. Nobody asked you to. She just said, you don't have to go back. I couldn't even if I wanted to. I guess I needed you to know that. Rowan, that's her name. You don't know me. Guys, it's 10:30 at night. I'm gone. I've gone. Yeah, that's it. I've gone. You don't owe me anything, Rowan. I know. That's the weird part. Karate kick him, Queen? Yes. Just, like, batter him, it's fine. We can beat people up here. That's sentence. We can beat people. We condone beating people up here on the Jacob Butter channel. He's gonna kill me. But just reference, this is called a takeover tune because this is not my channel. This is Jacob Butter's channel, and he is a lovely, lovely lad. I am the weird child who he gave access to his email account. Don't do that, guys. Don't give children on the internet. I'm not a child. Don't give random people on the internet access to your email. That's bad. Unless you're Jacob Butter. I don't know, guys. I don't know why I feel like I do. Whoa. Homosexuals? He will totally not regret it. He loves it, guys. He loves me so much. He just loves me so much. so much. You're 0 coins richer. StreamYard has it. Don't question the logic. Trust. Normal things here. One for the day that I learned. I'm there now. See you in the morning. Talia, that's not her name. I know that's not her name. What? Guys, I can't read. I'm gonna say Talia. Talia. 3 for the chances you had. Okay. I feel like that's harassment. Not tonight. Oh. I mean, just if you're tired, sure. Sure you do. Homosexuals in the building are crazy. Work that out yourself. The couch, you mean your bed? What? Why Eli's... Oh, Eli's bed if you want it. Why Eli's bed? Eli's in bed. She walked in this room earlier and went, Eli's in bed. His bed? Where else is Eli? Is Eli okay? Do we need to talk to Eli? I have CPS on the phone. You're not saying this because of what we talked about. I'm saying it because I don't want to be alone tonight.
5 shots won't take no more.
Alright. Noise. Okay, I'll stay. Imagine your boss. Eli is in heaven. I think he is. I think Eli's dead. She killed Eli. You hire a babysitter, she kills your kid, and then you make out with her. And that's how parenting works, do you know? that's how parenting works. Also, imagine your boss, like, I know she works in the house. Imagine your boss grabbing your arm and telling you, I don't want to be alone tonight, stay. I feel like, just maybe, that's a HR issue. Okay, that's more of a HR issue. Ma'am, that's your babysitter for your son. No, I have the perfect son. Don't kiss your employee's hands. Especially not your son's babysitter. I feel like we've set this boundary. I swear they set boundaries in episode 1 about how she didn't want that. But, no. Okay. Yeah, are we gonna respond? No? Come on. No? Really? Really? You're not gonna comment on the fact that your boss just kissed your hand, asked you to stay the night, and then kissed your hand? That's your boss, ma'am. That is the woman who employs you. I need a HR image. Why is there no HR image? That works. Me when my boss kisses my hand and asks me to stay the night for some reason. What room in the house is this? Where have we gone? This was not a room we had before. What is the layout? Okay, what? Ma'am? I know that's meant to be you walking in from a different angle, but it doesn't work with the same background. It just looks like you absorbed her. You always awake this early? Habit. Light sleeper. You could have slept in. Seriously. You've been doing enough. Okay, I know I said having them just stare face to face to each other was awkward. I feel like this might be worse. Because it kind of just looks... I know what they're trying to do, however, it looks weird when it is the exact same background. Like, the exact same background. It kind of just looks like they're alternating through some dimension. She ate her, and she's trying to escape. Okay, is this a work mode thing? Wow, your employee wants to do her job instead of flirting with you. That's so crazy, guys. Did you know you could do your job instead of your boss trying to flirt with you? Insane. I analyze their body. Or you avoiding me thing. I'd avoid you too. Get away from... Where's HR? We need a HR. You know what? Do I? Do I know what? Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Anne. Language. I hear every change. I'm not avoiding you. In their tone. You just walked in the room. And presumably it's, you just said, do you always wake up this early? Presumably it's early. Hell yeah? Hell yeah to what? What are we hell yeahing at? I'm lost? I'm lost? I'm done? Is it me? Am I just cool? Am I cool like that? Cause hell yeah I am. Right. It is presumably early in the morning. You just walked in the room. Why? What is going on? This baddie, you? Hell yeah. John, we love you. I am a baddie. I'm a baddie. Unfortunately, not my channel. But you should subscribe. Because I show up. Sometimes. Probably more often. Because I technically just finished school today, guys. You're 11 leavers. Slay. But yeah. I know. I'm amazing. I'm cool. I'm sexy. I'm hot. I'm beautiful. Even though you don't know what I look like. Trust. This is unfortunately not my channel. But please, subscribe. You'll see more of me. Eventually. I come here sometimes. Even for takeover. This is takeover. Where some dumber decided to give me access to his channel. And I eat every time. No. That's why you barely look at me anymore unless it's about Eli. Wow, she's doing her job instead of flirting. Jesus Christ. I feel like we need a HR. HR? No? Great, fantastic. We need some harassment complaints. It's like, you didn't even say goodbye last night. You like made out with her hand for a good 5 seconds, ma'am. Also, did she leave? Because it was implied she stayed over. Did she not say goodbye to go sleep on your couch? Oh no, the agony. That's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how. Did I do something wrong? Yeah! You harassed her! Bro. Guys. Just guys. It works. Don't be. No, you've been fine. Be angry for too long. Then what is it? Because you're so obviously in love with her. And she's established multiple times that she doesn't love you back. See, more boundaries. She sets boundaries and then the other one breaks it. Rowan, get your priorities together. I think it's better if we keep things clear. Yeah, stop flirting with her. Eli's already dealing with it. And what? Us being close makes things unclear. Yeah, when you kiss her hand and ask her to stay the night because you don't want to be alone. Your babysitter got. I know I'm yapping on about this, but I cannot stress how weird that is. If you guys ever get hired to be a babysitter and the babysitter starts kissing your hand and asking you to stay the night, leave. Get out of there. The lesbian is pining, and I feel, and the other one doesn't seem to want it. It could, especially now. Thank you for the $5, Ghosty. This is wild. Are we sure the person behind Nerds Like You and My Type made this? We're very sure. I don't know what I'm actually going to look at the difference in time on that. Because they made this. Oh, Jesus. Okay, part 2 came out 2 months ago. I don't know when. Okay, oh, Jesus. Oh, there are so many lesbians on her channel. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, I know what I'm reacting to next. I want my dominant boss to like me. Oh, Nerds Like You and My Type was also 2 months ago. These were made in the same month. The same month. I'm assuming from this, Nerds Like You and My Type was presumably better than this. Also, Mrs. Popular, Not My Type, is just the exact same characters, I swear to God. Sure, every time I do a takeover, I'm just gonna pick a video from this channel. This this is my new takeover channel, mostly because it's all lesbians. There's so many lesbians, guys. This is about Caleb. Why? Where did Caleb come out of? You're treating me like I've done something wrong. Because you have! You've broken every single boundary she's set. Kissed her hand. I keep yapping about the kissed her hand thing. It's creepy. If someone just picked up, if someone grabbed me, asked me to say nothing, kissed my hand, I'm gone. With the wind. Why? Why? Guys. I'm not treating you in any way. I just think we should be careful. That's not your main... Of what, Talia? Of what, to be fair? Why are we now sliding, by the way? Of being happy? I think you're happy. I don't think she is. Or confusing Eli. Why would Eli be confused? According to you, you got divorced a year ago. The kid's like 8. He doesn't remember his dad for some reason. Seems to be perfectly over it from the last time we've seen it. Don't think we've seen the kid in about 27 years. At least not in this episode. We're 6 minutes in. Out of like 20 minutes. Where's the child? The whole point is she's a babysitter. Where's the kid? I think Eli is dead. You know what? I think Eli is in heaven. Bye, Eli. What's Eli going to be confused about? The gays? Just teach us something about lesbians. It's not that hard. Oh, Caleb getting his feelings hurt. Why do we care about Caleb? Oh no, your ex that showed up unannounced. Get a restraining order, mate. I say that like it's so easy. I'm sure there's steps. But bro just walked into the house and seemed to know everything. I feel like of making things harder for you. She's like actively confessing. Kind of. And you're like, making things harder. I don't... Why would it be harder? See, she's fine. I just think, unless you think this, whatever it is. Kids are surprisingly accepting. See, yeah, kids are great with the girls and the gays and, like, you have to physically train a kid to be homophobic. Like, kids are very open-minded. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that homophobic behavior, like not liking the girls and the gays, is taught. Your parents would physically have to bring you up on this type of behavior for kids to learn it. If you just left the kid to their own devices, like, even if you didn't talk about the girls, the gays, the lesbians, the things, they'd work it out for themselves perfectly well. We're a very somewhat open-minded society. They're gonna learn about it. And yeah, not all homophobic parents raise homophobic kids. Some end up with gay kids. Great. That's the biggest screw you in history, and I find it quite funny. But when kids are being actively homophobic to other people, or think, like, in this case, Eli thinking having 2 mums or whatever would be weird or hard on him, just wouldn't happen. Especially because this is her mother, right? Who's apparently very fruity. Kids are funky little creatures, but you gotta let them be funky little creatures and not put them into tiny little boxes. We don't put the kids in their boxes, and especially not the homophobic boxes. Put them in the rainbow box. Actually, no, that's how... Is that what pushing the gay agenda is? Putting kids in the rainbow boxes? Guys, I'm gonna put my kids in a rainbow box. So nobody clip that. Nobody clip that. Oh no.
I hear every change in their tone.
Is a mistake?
Maybe
Yeah, probably, with the way that she's very clearly, I don't think, interested in you.
me somehow I blame me. My mama
Oh, okay.
said,
Okay. Oh my god, the kid's not dead. Only took 7 minutes for the damn kid to show up.
that's just the way to.
Eli, get in the car now. Alright, okay. Well, bye, Eli.
It's not
Nice knowing
personal,
you.
it's
We had some more interesting scene and we're gonna go right back to talking. Right back to just looking at each other and talking with a different background. Great.
Don't be angry for too long, I'll get burned.
What are you doing? Do you ever think about
That's just the
Kaylin making bets on the playground on if his mum is gay or not? Caleb's got a whole monopoly on the gays. Caleb's like, well, if my mum's not gonna do anything about it, I might as well make some moolah. Please don't assault her again. Moving on from things that scare you. Where's this going? I don't. Is she talking about Eli? I feel like she's talking about the fact that you are very clearly in love with her and very clearly are going through some issues with your ex. And she knows that. You're talking about Eli. Is she? You think us being close is bad for him? Eli's holding a gay flag in the background, cheering him on. Do I have a gay thing? Well, I need a gay flag in the media access. Why doesn't Jacob have a gay flag in his media access? That's actually slander. I've got this. Is that gay? Is that gay enough? Oh no. I think Caleb sees it. Yeah, because your mother, not your mother. No, that's a different series. He's not subtle. Probably because you're doing this in public. And you're not subtle either. No, she isn't. Thank you. So I'm supposed to what? Stop harassing your employee. Get a new one because you clearly aren't being professional with it. Pretend I don't care about you? This is not about pretending you don't care about her. This is about keeping a professional relationship and not flirting with your kid's babysitter when she clearly has stated multiple times to your face, now in this episode as well as the last episode, she doesn't want to. Whether it's about Caleb or not, I'm starting to think Caleb's an excuse. Because he might get jealous. Jealous of what? What's he getting jealous over? You're not home and you hired a babysitter. It's not jealous of you, it's jealous of her. Because that says more something about your parenting than it does about the kid. I'm saying I don't want to be the reason things get harder for you. What? Or for Eli? Because the gays are going to make his life harder? I swear to God, Eli's waving a pride flag in the background, going, kiss. Eli likes the babysitter. We've established this multiple times. I don't see why this is... I would understand if Eli didn't like the babysitter. Eli quite likes the babysitter. Eli's liked the babysitter since the start. I don't get the notion that this is bad for Eli. I'm confident, I'm starting to bet this is just an excuse because she doesn't want to date her.
silly.
Which would be a better explanation than this. You're the opposite of that.
Thinking you and her could work
Don't you get
things
that?
out. I'm a third
He's
wheel
the one
on this
who left.
broken car.
He's the
You're
one
a
who left.
mess. Just wanna
Who
get
disappeared
out.
when things got harder.
Silly.
Okay. Sure. Sure, bro.
is it so hard to be real?
just
Speak
making
the
it easier for
truth.
him by
Say
pulling
you're
away.
sorry, hear her out.
I'm not making it easier for him. You're divorced. She's not making... What? You're currently saying to a girl that you like, you have romantic feelings for, that by not dating you, she's going to be emotionally damaging you more because your ex can get back into the picture. What? No, that's not... Guys, if anyone ever does this to you, no. That is an unhealthy relationship. It's abusive. It's toxic. I thought this was going to be cute gays. When I picked this series, I thought this was going to be cute gays. This is not cute gays. I'm starting to think this is a very toxic lesbian relationship, and I'm getting a bit concerned.
You're too proud,
I'm not trying to make it worse
like
for you.
a child. You think time
By shutting me out.
will
She's not shutting you out. She's rejecting your feelings. Oh no, the agony.
tell, and so
By not dragging you into something you don't need right now.
things out, but you know well as
You think I don't know what I need?
you
I think you're
never
tired.
will
I think Caleb's stirring
if
things
you
up.
don't.
I think you're trying to hold everything together.
You never will if
Eli,
you
like lifestyle comes dead again.
don't.
I
Let
think
it
maybe
sink into your
I'm not the way I
mind,
should be.
to your heart,
You're not
and
helping
your
because I started.
bones. 'Cause I know deep
Yeah,
down
differently.
inside you
Because I started
already
falling for you.
know.
Okay. Don't say that. Why not? Because it's not fair to you. Or him. Or Eli. Who's him? Who's him in this case? Because why are we bringing up Caleb so much? I know he showed up unannounced, but this seems to be the first time he's done it in a year. I feel like Caleb's not the issue here. Also, I just realised Eli is the child's name, not Caleb. Caleb's her husband. Ex-husband. I don't know. Casual romantic music while the MC rebuffs main love. Thank you. Bro, she just doesn't want to be with you. This isn't about Eli or Caleb. This is just about her not wanting to be with you at this point. You keep saying his name like he's the only
Keep it real, try to focus what's
thing that matters. Because at this point you're all making it seem like it's the only thing that matters. When we were introduced to Caleb one time in one scene at a cliffhanger at the end and at the start of this episode. Why is he suddenly like everyone's problem? I feel like all he did was show up and go, "You're still my wife." No, we got divorced a year ago, and then left.
Don't say it's
I don't-
hopeless, remember the
He's still
good
both of us.
times.
What?
Is it worth fighting for?
Okay, really? No wonder Eli can tell. You're really not subtle. So what? Caleb wants me back.
Silly, you're wise,
And
it's
not
so
just
hard to
helping
be
him by
real.
stepping
Speak
back. This is manipulation. This is just manipulation, guys. No.
the truth. You say you're sorry.
Is this what
I
you think is
don't
best for your
lie.
life?
You're too proud
Please stop.
to work
See, she literally pushed you away. She just doesn't want to be with you at this point. I think stability is what's best.
it out. You think
I think
time will
I think if things between you and me keep getting
sort
heavier, it's
things
going to confuse
out.
him. There's this very big notion that Eli is just against the gays right now, and I'm not living for it. I can kind of get the apprehension of maybe she just doesn't want to be a stepmom, but I really, really think Eli is just an excuse. Because there's no way.
You know well.
Can we cut the romantic music? Yeah, can we stop the romantic music with in a seemingly emotional scene. I know she technically confessed, but oh my god, they moved from their talking spot. Watch it fade into a different conversation scene. Wow, guess who was right? Oh my god. I'm so sick of just reading dialogue. Nothing else has happened. This is like a visual novel, I swear to God. He told his teacher he wants to be a psychologist. Also, why are you here? Do you just live with them now? Is this the thing? He said that? Yeah, see, Eli is not confused. Eli knows damn well what's going on. He really looks up to you. I do too. Stop it! God, Jesus Christ. I'm for the gays. I'm really for the gays. I'm fruity myself. But this is just getting really pathetic. She's such a hopeless romantic. It's insane. Keep pushing me away because she doesn't want to be with you. This isn't hard to comprehend. She doesn't love you. I don't know what else to say about that. She just doesn't love you. Here, you know what? This is for you, Rowan. Congratulations, you're 0 coins richer every single time you do this and try and guilt trip her. Every time I get close. It's like you put up this wall between us. Yeah, it's called boundaries. But I'm not Caleb. No one said you were. Absolutely nobody said you were Caleb. I just want to be seen by you. Not avoided. She's not been avoiding you. At least not that we've seen. This is the issue. Is she saying stuff like you're avoiding me or ignoring me? And we can't tell because the only thing we have seen is these two talking. Just talking. If there was some in-betweens of this, of her walking away or actually ignoring her, these lines would make more sense and not just seem like Rowan's manipulating her. Because the way this is going, it just looks like Rowan is manipulating her. But he wants you back. I'm sure a lot of people's exes want them back. My ex wants me back. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go up to my current partner, or my current partner's gonna go, I'm not going to date you because your ex wants you back. Unless Rowan has shown actual distaste for the guy. She smack-talked the guy like 3 separate times. More than that, she clearly doesn't want him back, so why should it matter? So what? He can do all he wants. Exactly. Thank you, Rowan. For once, she's saying something that makes sense. Shocking, guys. Also, why are we still with the romantic music? Nothing about this was romantic. I don't. You might. No! Okay, now they're both really starting to annoy me. Like, I'm just feeling actual rage at this point. Rowan has gone multiple times that she doesn't want me back. She seems to have a predetermined notion that she's gonna get back with him, even though she's currently stating feelings for her as a woman, and Rowan seems manipulative. I'm starting to think they both just suck. Maybe you need a new job, woman. For the idea of what a family should look like. Okay, maybe you're homophobic. I don't want the idea of a family. Can we not have 2 mums? I feel like that's a perfectly... Can we not have mum and stepmom? I feel like that's a very perfectly acceptable one things. I support gay rights and gay wrongs, but this is a little iffy. I'm starting to hate both of them. I'm starting to think they're both in the gay wrong. I want what's real. Which would be your family. Just because you're both gay doesn't make you not a family. Just because she's not Eli's father, clearly, doesn't mean you can't be your family. I want what feels right. And lately, that's been you. Okay, Jesus Christ. But you keep stepping back, like you're waiting for something bad to happen. Like loving anyone is already a mistake.
Words can't describe just.
Is this I can't tell if that background track is emotional. Why is she now why is this such a psychology based thing? They're both like really reading into each other. I think she's more right than her, but that one has a psychology thing. She's physically is studying to be a psychologist, and the most she's done so far is call Eli homophobic about 3 separate times somehow.
How much I miss you.
Because it usually does.
You're gone. I want you here.
No, get your bloody hand off her. No, where is it? Where is it? No. This is for both of you, actually.
Beside me for
But what if this
eternity.
doesn't? That's what everyone thinks
like
at
a
first.
sun. I try.
And you think I'm just gonna change my mind?
To take the higher road.
What, go back to Caleb one day because it's easier to explain? No. I think you deserve a life that won't come with secrets and risks and all the pressure over you. What the bloody hell are you doing? What do you mean secrets and risks? Girl, are you good? Are you okay? Do you need help?
Ain't no place I'd rather be.
Is this an entirely different scene, or is this a flashback? I'm really confused. I was thinking we could take Eli out this weekend. Just the 3 of us. Hello, Bubs. I don't know if you're new to this channel. This isn't my channel, but if you are new, hi, welcome to Jacob Butter. I am in fact not Jacob Butter. Hi, Ariana. Shadow Milk profile picture mentioned. Sorry, I actually love Cookie Run Kingdom. I also don't know if you're new. This isn't my channel. This is someone called Jacob's Butter channel. Absolutely lovely guy. My name's Emily. I run takeovers along with Ghosty. I just kind of show up when I please. I do that. That is me thing. That is me thing. But I love your profile picture. Actually, no, that's not Shadow Move. That's Sage of Truth, technically. Whoa. Maybe go back to the lighthouse. You'd love it there. Rowan. Welcome to Problematic Case. Strap in. Strap in. Whoa. I'm gonna get beat up by Jacob. I said no. Is this a flashback or a new scene? There's no anything to indicate what is what, and she's in the same outfit she was in earlier. Okay? You don't really mean you're tired, stressed. That's not the same thing as not wanting me. Oh, Jesus Christ, men. Don't tell me what I want. I'm trying, hero. You don't have to keep punishing me. I've seen this GC before. Well, maybe you could tell me why why everyone in this thing is giving me an aneurysm. The gays are not gaying, and I don't appreciate it. And that one's just a bad word. I'm not allowed to stay because Jacob will drop kick me. I'm not punishing you, I just don't want you. Okay, I know why we switched to the romantic song before in the other scene, however, then leaving it for a scene where she's arguing with her ex is not the right vibe. This is the wrong vibe. I feel like we just need to change the music track real quick. That's not true. We were happy before. Before what? Before you shoved me into something I never wanted. Whoa. Okay, now I'm kind of invested in this bit. What? Before you convinced your parents to talk to mine? Behind my back and made them think it was a good idea? For what? What was a good idea? Hit me with it. To marry me off like I was some damn contract? What? So, were you guys in a relationship before? Were you just friends? Because that's confusing. That was not how it was. It sounds like that's how it was. I loved you. Did you? You're obsessed. If you guys were happy, seemingly in a relationship, just propose to her normally. Maybe she said no, but just give it more time. I feel like that would have been a happier marriage. You wanted control. You wanted to stay. You wanted to stay, and you won. That you got the perfect girl and the perfect family. And you didn't care what I wanted. I never loved you, Caleb. Okay, maybe less happy than I thought that. Are you together before or not? Because I'm starting to get really lost. I tried. God knows I tried. To boss it, to lie to myself. But it was never real. Then why did you stay? Because I was scared. Because I didn't know how to fight my parents. Because you made it easy for them to think you were the safe choice. The right one. And I was tired of fighting. I didn't know who I was allowed to be. Okay. Again, the music is not really fitting the vibe. So what now? You regret it. Ain't no place I'd rather be arguing with her ex. Great. Fantastic. Please, guys, if any of you guys make content, just make sure there is appropriate backing music. Because this was fine for the other scene. This is not fine for this scene. You're rewriting history? No, I regret being silent. I regret not standing up for myself sooner. You were never the love of my life, Caleb. The mistake I made. I don't think it can really count as your mistake if it was an arranged marriage. I don't know. I didn't feel like I had a way out. So that's it? You're into girls now and I was just some detour? Oh, are you homophobic too? Oh dear. I've always been into girls. I didn't have the space to say it out loud. Lesbians. You weren't a detour, you were a wall I had to break down. To finally see myself. You didn't know what it was like, Caleb. Plot twist, Caleb's gay. Hiding everything. Smiling at every family photo while choking in my own truth. You made it worse.
Leather jacket on in the snow.
You just took. Oh. Okay, this is what I mean. A slightly more appropriate song for this scene. However, it comes in just at a very random interval. We had a love song before this. She is arguing with her ex about how she's always been lesbian and how she was forced into the arranged marriage with him and how she's never gonna love him. And now, just now, are we getting into the sad song. And I can bet you, no matter what the next scene is, this is probably gonna continue. If it doesn't, you know, fair to them. But I'm starting to think it will. Because I didn't think I had a choice.
Baby, you're the same. I see it from
guys, I cannot speak. To a streamer here. You're gonna ruin everything just because you're confused. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, you little stalker. You knew every part of her schedule earlier. Stalkers don't get to be homophobic. Shush your gob. Shut your fat little gob. I don't have a homophobic image. Bro, these images aren't coming in handy. Hey, gays. I actually think they're sisters. Gays? 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 Actually, no, I have a really good message for you, Caleb. There we go. That's for Caleb right there. I'm not confused. Is Caleb gonna do a Dave Strider and be a surprise bonus? Yeah, Caleb, can this is all actually internalized homophobia? He's actually just gonna end up being a guy.
Changed a bit.
For the first time in my life, I know exactly who I am.
And you still make the same tired jokes. Thank God that I moved on, but heaven knows.
You think she's better for Eli? I think she doesn't want to be in this relationship either.
How you broke me
You think that's a real future?
Seen you in
Don't you dare bring Eli into this.
I don't miss
you think this is about Talia? This is about me.
But I hope you do.
About how I want to raise my son without lies. I don't think that'll happen, no offense. Probably not. A girl can dream. A girl can pray and dream for a little bit of internalized homophobia, and this dumb looking freak of a man should just be gay. Just be gay.
See my face in strangers in the street. Every time you drink
Oh, the song. We're actually changing the song. Oh my god, it's a miracle. Stunning, guys. Oh, great.
Always give away too much.
Never mind.
It's like I've got no sense of
no, that is a different song. Never mind. How long were you standing there?
touch. I'm always pouring out my heart.
Are you okay?
No, little by little here.
About the arrangement.
I'm always pushing things too far. Too far.
Gonna go back in a few. A stream might end in a few. Oh, we've got 4 minutes. 5. We got an amount of time left.
16 drinks at the bar.
No one knew.
No boundaries. I get too close.
You haven't been exactly subtle with it. I'm gonna be real with you. You're very gay. I don't think it matters anymore. It matters.
Here, 'cause
I
give my
Little Miss Perfect. So anyone else know Little Miss Perfect? Because that is a damn good song, and I feel like it just fits that one. I did what I was told. Made right choices.
I pour out
And then
my
I wanted out. And I finally said I couldn't do it anymore. No one listened. Not really.
I always run and
I'm
hit the
listening
wall.
now.
I'd rather jump and
I
risk
didn't say
the
anything to you because I
fall.
thought you've said a lot to her. You've said quite a lot to her over these past seemingly days.
I see no limits
You already
in the
saw me in some
sky.
way.
Little
Seemed
by
like it was too messy, too emotional, too.
here. No,
You're not
no,
messy.
got stuck
You're
on
strong.
working on
You
myself.
stood there and told the truth.
Thought I was wrong
That
and
takes guts.
needed help, but I'm just different, something else. No, little by little
The gays?
here, 'cause
The
I give my
Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't think you'd remember this
pour
place.
out my heart.
You mentioned it once.
I'm gonna go everywhere
Yeah,
and be myself. I swear I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care if people stop and stare. Let me fly,
And I can't do
let me
it
fly, let me fly into
Break
the
up.
sky. Let me be all that all that I can be.
Not romance, disgusting.
Let me fly, let me fly.
I love you.
Let
And
me
I've
fly
always loved
into
you.
the sky.
That's not what that says. I love you. And I've loved you in all the quiet ways. Quiet? You haven't been very quiet with it. What, you kissed her hand, you grabbed hold of her, you cupped her face at one point. The quiet is not the word I would use.
Let me be all I can be. Let me be all I can be.
Thanks for mentioning the kid we've seen in one scene for about 5 seconds. When he stayed late without asking.
Pour out my heart.
You didn't know much of that. Are you gonna open your eyes at any point? You good? Do you need assistance? I'm not saying
I'm gonna go
it, so you'll say it.
Everywhere and be myself, I swear. I'm gonna give my all, 'cause I don't care. If people stop and stare, let me fly, walk that road again. Let me be all that I can be.
I didn't know how
Let me fly, let me fly like them.
Are we ever going to talk about what happened with your ex? Because you had a whole plot point with your ex, and then it kind of got overshadowed with her ex. Are we going to talk about that at all, or no? Because I want to know.
I'll be free, be all I can be.
Something real. You're the first person I've ever let in all the way. Oh, that's not what that says. Jesus. God. You're the first person I've ever went all the way in. All the way in, guys. All the way in. Oh, they're kissing. Whoa. Okay, guys. Calm down. Alright then. Well, that's the end. I mean, okay. Yeah. Okay. Pros, cons, we do that here. That's the thing that we do. Pros. I think it was a relatively good story. Like, you know, it had a decent plot. Great character designs, must say. I am quite fond. Green screening, definitely on point. You know, it's just good. Like, in visually, it's nice to look at, but it does lead me into my cons of all they have ever done for a while is just stand and talk to each other, and they do that for nearly every single scene. There was no show don't tell. There was none of it. It was very telly. And I think in a visual thing, you kind of need it. You need that in writing and in media. Because in writing, you know, you use the descriptive words, but when you have a video, you've got to have some scenes in between. I think what would have been good for this is showing us scenes of Talia ignoring her or walking away or avoiding her, because we didn't have those. It looked like Rowan was just manipulating her, which maybe Rowan was, because it came across that way. And I think that was the issue for me, is at a certain point they just seemed toxic. And at the end, sure, it's quite wholesome, but in the middle of it, there's this massive bit of communication because they think the kid's gonna be confused or something. And, you know, they just come across as toxic. And that's not something you'd particularly expect to see. It's a good plot, it's just not executed as well as I'd like it to be. I think having scenes of Talia ignoring her would be great, and I think that's the sort of problem, because it made Rowan seem manipulative and Talia just going along with it or coming up with dumb excuses like Eli will be confused. Eli has shown no homophobia. Eli's barely been shown. That's the other thing. I think there was a less focus on her relationship with the kid than I would like that to be. It was mentioned, like, oh, he wants to be a psychiatrist like you. Sure. But I want to see scenes of them actually bonding, because again, you're just telling me it. And I can believe it all I want, but that visual aid or just another scene of seeing her relationship with the kid and why Talia thinks Eli might be confused. Because right now, it just looks like another excuse Talia is using to not be in a relationship with her. So it just came across as Talia didn't want to be in a relationship, which by the end, it seems like she did. But that's not executed well throughout the entire episode. Which I think is what brings it sort of down. From what Ghosty said, the other one by this curator, Nerds something, was better than this, I'm assuming. This was very talkative and dialogue heavy, and that's okay. I think it just sort of brought it down a notch to what their other series was, because I only saw a few clips, but it had more variety. But overall, I think this is a very interesting creator. We love the gays, we love the lesbians, and it's not a bad story. That's the thing. I just think we need more detail and more showing of that detail. Like, we need more scenes that don't just tell us things that happen off screen. Like Talia and Eli's relationship, or ignoring. Because that is what's brought it down. And I've said it a few times, but you kind of need scenes like that. And just telling does work occasionally, but not all the time. Especially not in something like this, where it is dialogue heavy. But again, not a bad gacha story. We've certainly seen worse on this channel. And I think this is a creator that would be good to keep coming back to, and possibly looking at some of her older series, because the two that we've done from her, Red, they have been. Oh, I've just scrolled to. Oh my, you're an. Oh, you're an old creator. I recognize their videos. Okay, I think at some point, maybe this will be a me takeover thing. Maybe I'll rope Jacob into this. We're gonna go back to this creator's channel, and we're gonna rewatch some of the older videos from about 5 to 4 years ago, and compare them to what we've already seen now. Because we've gone to a very lesbian heavy thing. Quite a lot of her old videos. Her first video is 3 brothers, 1 sister, as a GLM. Also, she has a Fell in Love with Miss Popular, which she does have a remake version of. So I think it will be good to compare that. So I think that's going to be my new sort of thing, because this does seem interesting. And I'm excited to see how much she's developed, because I'm pretty sure I watched this channel when I was younger, because I recognise quite a lot of these characters and quite a lot of these thumbnails, and I'm kind of appalled at that fact, because I didn't notice before. But, yeah. Overall, chill. Needed some more sort of visual stuff, but pretty good. Definitely one of the better things we've seen, and one of a better creator than we've seen, compared to the pregnant with 100 boyfriends thing. It can't get worse than that. It really can't. So, you know, I will take the slightly toxic lesbians at this point. But yeah, I think that is it for today. Obviously, I've said it a few times about this stream, but this is not my channel. This is a channel of the famous, not famous, the one and only Jacob Butter. But if you could please subscribe if you're new here, which I think we've had a few people new. You know, try and come to the next stream, because he is amazing, just like me, because I'm awesome. But also, you might be able to see me again, because sometimes I just appear and take over, or sometimes I appear on stream normally as guest. You never know. I just kind of come in like a mystical being. But for now, that is it for me. I can't remember his outro, guys. Leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this, enjoyed me. Just tell me how great I am. Guys, I promise my ego's not that big. Buy a membership. I don't know. I have a membership. I'm the one and only member on this channel. It's great. And we'll see you guys next time. Might be takeover tomorrow. Not sure. It might be normal streaming with Jacob tomorrow. We'll see. But for now, we'll see you all again next time, hopefully. Bye!